It's an Eastern Conference battle here at the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto as the Raptors look to work their home court advantage. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. I'm Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Detroit. This is a team showing a better record this year over last. This was their goal, and it's coming to fruition so far.
Well, you know, I think for Detroit, they've hit the ground running to start this young season, and I mean that literally. Raising some eyebrows with their hot start so far.
Yeah, the start of the season, you know, is a time when optimism is league-wide, but the early play of this club certainly provides for some real proof that this could be a good team. They've looked awfully good.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. On the wings, KCP and Josh Smith. Monroe and Drummond there inside. And it's Jennings in at the one.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Vicious to Caldwell Pope. Here's Smith. Drops one in from the wing. Smith's got his first points of the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's the kid. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all three from the field.
Now Jennings. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Cannot hit. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
You know, their percentage from long range that game was off the charts. It seemed like every time the home crowd got going, they just took the wind out of their sails with another three-point barrage.
Yeah, those bombs were really falling.
Now he put that lead pass in perfect position for his teammate.
Here's the kid. He's guarded by...
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
So it's Detroit now. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. Monroe the pass to Jennings. Kicks it to Smith from deep. And that one's good. Smith's got 5.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
The kid passes to Ross. Good on the three-point shot.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Outside Jennings. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Monroe on the double team. Toronto with the ball. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, thank you. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for just a bit. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Doris, thank you. It'll be interesting to see how that defensive mindset serves them here in the first half.
Yeah, it will be, Kevin, because if they come out with the right frame of mind and they don't have much success early, you know, the game plan is going to have to change in a big hurry.
And even so, Steve, I think the defensive approach Doris talked about is exactly the one they should employ.
Shot clock at 5. The kid, and it's good. The kid's got 10 points in the game.
Not much going wrong for him early here. Only 1 miss on his first 6 shots.
Outside Jennings. Smith kicks to Jennings. Feeds to Caldwell Pope. Smith outside. And here's Jennings outside. And good on the basket. Book it. 5 points in the game.
Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the 3.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Chuck Hayes. Gator. Johnson comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Vasquez in for Terrence Ross. And then for Detroit, Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Smith. Jody Meeks comes in for Caldwell Pope. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Brandon Jennings.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Here's Augustine. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Over the last month, let's see how the Toronto Raptors fared in the NBA rankings. First in shooting percentage, first in three-point field goal percentage. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
James Johnson's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. 1:10 left in the first. Vasquez passes to the kid. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. The kid's got 13 points. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
He still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim. But too often, that's the story for him.
Augustine with it. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Meeks inside the three-point line. And too long on the shot. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Johnson sets the screen for Johnson. Kicks it out to Vasquez. To the kid. Johnson outside. And again, it's Toronto converting. 9 seconds left to play in the first. 4 seconds left. Here's Monroe. No shortage of scoring.
This Tuesday, December 1st, DeMar DeRozan and the Toronto Raptors take on Deron Williams and the Brooklyn Nets live from
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what? With a whole new group. Then for the Pistons, Drummond's checked in for Monroe. Caldwell Pope comes in, and it's Jennings in for Augustine. On the floor for Detroit, the big men, Smith and Drummond. Contavious Caldwell Pope is out there with Jennings. And it's Martin in at the 3.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have.
And Drummond throws it down.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
And it's DeRozan missing. Pistons trail by 6. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. The kid in their last game against the Knicks was just a man on a mission. He finished with 42 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance. For him and for us, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable. And that's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And it's 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Drummond dishes to Caldwell Pope. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Smith kicks to Jennings. Six on the shot clock. Toronto grabs the miss. The kid's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
The three. Detroit with the rebound. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And I think, Kevin, they really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. The baseline J. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's the kid. Hits it from three-point range. The kid's got 16 points.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
And we're through 2. Of assist, what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
DeRozan and Ross, they're the 2 and 3. Patrick Patterson is out there with Nogueira. And it's the kid in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Raptors leading by 5. Here's Ross. Drills the baseline jumper. Ross has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Raptors. Outside Jennings. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Smith the pass to Jennings. The 3. Can't get it to go. And Toronto will come the other way. Down low. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, that's one way to get your second half started on the right foot. An easy layup against some soft defense.
And the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Amir Johnson's checked in for Toronto. And a switcher also for Detroit. Singler's checked in. Singler sets the screen for Drummond. On the wing, Singler. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jennings. Here's Drummond. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Pistons have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Well, the season numbers for this club really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Pistons trail by 11. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin, coach of the Pistons had some words for his team over the break. He urged them to do everything possible to create open looks for each other. Talked about setting picks, running more set plays, anything to shake free of that defense. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Clearly some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris. Here's Monroe. Hands the 12-footer. Monroe's got 6.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Here's the kid. Again, Toronto.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Pistons trailed by 11. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now the dish to Augustine. And it's Monroe at the elbow. A second chance effort, and he gets it to go.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
That's how we do it. Good work.
All day long.
The Raptors making a switch here.
You're up. Let's go.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now Augustine. Screen by Monroe. And Augustine kicks to Singler. He dishes it to Augustine. Here's Monroe. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
He kind of threaded the needle with that pass into the paint.
The kid, he's checked in for James Johnson. Toronto leading by 11. Vasquez dishes to Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
Meeks inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Hayes. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. The kid, and again, Toronto with the triple.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
And Augustine kicks to Singler. Here's Monroe. Toronto grabs the miss. The kid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hendricks passes to the kid. And again, it's Toronto converting.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Detroit, no good that time either.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway. This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Mageda is checked in for the Raptors. Patterson comes in for Johnson. Detroit also making some changes. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Jody Meeks. Good.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. No good from the kid.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Smith the pass to Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Augustine. And he uses the glass on the layup. Augustine's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit.
This Wednesday, December 2nd.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm of the game.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to see this one again. Thank you, Lonnie, and the truck for showing it. But it's passing like this that makes the basketball purists happy. This is the beauty of the game right here.
On the court for the Pistons, we've got Monroe. Caldwell Pope out there with Smith. Then there's Jennings, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. Pistons trail by 16. Here's Jennings. Pass to Dinwiddie. Out to the right wing. Here's Caldwell Pope. Soft touch off the glass. Caldwell Pope's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Pistons. Raptors leading by 14. Here's the kid. Steps back and creams the jump shot.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Outside Jennings. Monroe wide open. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's the kid. He's guarded by Jennings. And there's the feed to Ross. He's looking for Patterson and finds him. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
Pistons trail by 16. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Jennings. Here's Monroe. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
And Toronto making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Drummond's checked in for the Pistons. Gets it to go. That one good from the kid. The kid's got 4 points this quarter.
No way you can get back into the game if you continue to give up layups.
Jennings with the ball. Now guarded by the kid. Drummond in the post. Misses from short range.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Ross on the wing. He feeds it to DeRozan. And another basket for Toronto.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Jennings kicks to Caldwell Pope. Monroe up top. The Pistons working the ball around now. Jennings with another miss.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
The kid. Here's Nogueira. Makes it off the glass.
That sort of epitomized this game, guys. One team going all out, getting rebounds and putbacks, and the other team just dragging.
Screen by Monroe. Jennings dishes to Drummond. It's back to Jennings. He kicks it to Drummond. Smith the pass to Jennings. 5 to shoot. Looking to end his cold spell. Johnson with the block. Here's the kid. Doubled by Smith. Pass to Ross. Here's the kid. Lets it go from 14. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got 11 rebounds in the game. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
He climbed all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy over-the-back call there.
Toronto leading by 20. Here's the kid. From the top of the key, he buries it. The kid's got 34.
Tell you what, to be successful, this team needs his scoring, and they're really counting on him.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. He mentioned one other thing, which was that he does not want his players getting overly aggressive at the defensive end. He wants them playing under control. Guys, we'll see how coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
And thank you, Doris.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Out to Smith. Shoots a 3. Outside Jennings for the 3. Ross grabs the board. Ross has got 4 rebounds now tonight. From deep. And good. The 3-point shot good from the kid. The kid's got 37.
You can just see his confidence rising every time he knocks one down beyond the arc. And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of a season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against the Pistons.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for the kid. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
Releases. And again, it's Toronto converting.
I mean, he's performing at such a high level. That's why they're in the lead right now.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Smith. Dishes it to Jennings. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy to throw in the towel a while ago.
The shot's good from the kid.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Jennings kicks to Monroe. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's back to Jennings. The 15-footer. Second shot opportunity, and there's the nice layup by Drummond.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Here's the kid. This one for three. It's Drummond with the rebound. Pulls up from the corner, and Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Here's the kid. No good. And so Toronto takes this one.